你好，希望你一年顺利。每一人都心想幸会，只愿都信仰斑马，因为有他妈的不是。So, while we're here, and I have time to fill because I have shit to do, but still a lot of shit on the docket to get to. Let's talk about the thing that a lot of people have already fucking signed in on, but I've chosen to wait until now. Let's talk about, well, so I guess the first thing to start off with is that, like, this is just my opinion, right? None of this shit actually fucking matters. That's number one. If you're considering this to be like some kind of like very big social event that controls the viewpoint of everything, no. We're mostly all still fucking on this shit and talking about it, if to get our videos out at the same time, or in this case, where we are right now, since I'm responding to this later than everyone else did, what has now developed into the cratering of Ethan Klein and H3H3 Productions, I guess? Because with all the people who came out to try to like create defense opinions and positions to help Ian, he's probably the first and worst one. Cause I don't know. Yeah, if y'all want to see that, you're gonna have to see that for your own self. That shit's wild. I can't tell you about that. But I guess the number two thing to go along with that is my entire take here is that on top of that being a bad take from Ian, it's really hypocritical. And it's not just, well, his opinion is hypocritical to the standard that he set for himself. That no. His fucking reaction, and then what he chose to do next, is hypocritical. You cannot come out and make a video where you say, actually, I support the sex workers. I have no problem with what my girlfriend is doing. I don't care who sees her body. And then both of y'all DMCA, take down, strike, and just generally terrorize people by making a 190 link plus DMCA takedown notice to Google's LLC. Because you're directly petitioning the company to get them to take down pictures of your girl's body, not just from the search engine, but also from all the other hosted links. Like, what are you actually fucking doing? Nigga, you were here for the fappening. You were here for all the links that got fucking sent through with OnlyFans before. Even though she was probably part of the original fucking leak that happened, like, a month back. Good fucking luck. Good fucking luck. But, then there's like the number three part, right? The third point is, on top of that being stupid, and on top of this shit not mattering, you guys kind of have to decide for your own selves where you stand on this entire thing, because this opens up a greater conversation. A conversation which, if you guys tuned into my fucking shit over on my other channel, and you were watching the fourth edition of Top Kick, which I had with Dimitri and and with the Eefy, you know that my opinion, the same one I'm about to say here, and like the greater discussion, is an interesting thing to have and to hold. But to summarize what I said there and what was discussed is, I have no problem with women choosing to do sex work. Period. I don't give a shit. I don't care if men do it. I don't care if women do it. I don't care if people in between undecided do it. If I choose to, if you have your people, you have your own fucking free will. I can't stop you. No matter what I could say to motivate you for or against, ultimately at the end of the day, it's up to you. So like, have fun. Now, if you actually start talking about it from the angle of, and that's why people hate fucking women, because they won't support women being able to monetize their fucking bodies. No. Unlike some people, I'm actually in defense of all women and men, including the fictional ones. I don't change my mind to suit my argument because I can't be bothered to defend this dumbass shit that people say on social media or try to say as a definitive authority. Because it goes like this, yeah? You have to decide where you actually stand. Because there's a difference between a woman or a man doing sex work selling it of their own volition, promoting it, promoting others, while also having all of the same monetization structures that is directly comparable and not at all different to what a streamer or a content producer like myself has. Even if you want to call yourself a content producer, you could be an anonymous shit poster who like occasionally makes Twitter posts and also occasionally makes a TikTok like here or fucking there. You could make giant fucking video essays and then on the low you're selling deep fucking dish booty pics of your thong for like $100 for a 100 picture album. That's something you can choose to do. There is a difference between that and being a streamer who's outright monetizing easy fucking guys and girls, because let's be fucking honest, bisexuals exist too. There's a difference between that and those guys and girls that are manipulating audiences of people to get them to give them cash because they equate that if you're not for me being able to monetize the minds and wallets of kids, that means you're actually anti-woman. That's not how that argument works. Twitch is not OnlyFans. You cannot use kids on Twitch the way the Paul brothers and people like them used kids on YouTube. That is not what we're here for. Let's not do that propaganda. The last thing to kind of go with this entire argument here, if anything else, is, and this is like a personal thing for some people, you're gonna have to decide whether or not you can tell the distinction between those two things. Because this is just me, and I've seen this. There is a very giant disconnect right now. There's a giant overflow, and there's a giant disconnect of a lot of people that are seeing events like this and are then going forward to then use that as demonstration of exactly how or what or why or when or where or how come the sex marketplace is so fucking devalued. And honestly, it's kind of like obvious when you really think about it. Fucking, no, just fucking rip to our boy Carson. He's experiencing this straight up, dead ass. Like, women like Caterino are probably the best example of exactly why this would even be a subject of topic and discussion. Because there's such a devaluing of like loyalty and self-respect and trust that of course there are people talking about this because it's fucking weird. The same people who have fucked up morals and scruples are the same people who are trying to monetize the shit out of all those people who they can get to agree with them and get cash from. And that just feels fucking skeezy to me. At the end of the day, like, everything to do with sex has become so fucking crusty and dusty. People are out here actually monetizing their bodies for less than what they're actually fucking worth. It's really fucking wild. I don't get it. I wish I could understand how these people think, but I just... It's just something that... it's just part of our fucking day-to-day life now. Those are the things I wanted to talk about and address, like, briefly. So, y'all tell me what y'all fucking think. Like, lay out your whole fucking discussion, like, in the comment section. and share it around, and try and talk to as many people about it as you can for yourselves too. Because I know I'm not the only person who's seen and noticed this. Follower or not, sub or not, which some of y'all, a lot of y'all go and sub. But as we continue to grow, like, I want to have discussions like this with other people. Not just on the broadcasts, not just on my streams, but on social media in general as well. Probably host more polls about this as well in the Discord for what y'all would like to talk about when it comes to shit like this. See if y'all can, like, have full-ass debates. Because that's another thing I want to do. Host full-ass fucking debates with people. So they can, like, talk this shit out on air. Not only will it make for good community, it'll make for good content. What else am I now, except for a content whore? But, that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Somewhere out there in the far beyond. On this grand old wild west of the internet. And try to have a good day. And don't forget don't forget to have fun. Now I'm just gonna take a bomb ass nap while that rain is outside, because this is nice. Alright. See you guys later. Mwah. Goodbye.